This is the Tarot and Oracle forecast for the week of 3rd of September 2018. We're looking at the bigger energies here that will in all likelihood touch in some part of your lives for each of you. For others of you, it could tell you the complete story. But if you'd like your own personal or private reading or that genuinely amazing soulmate reading, or I've also added the option of a WhatsApp call for the many of you that have requested that, then please contact me via the links in the description box below. I'm going to start with a relationship reading, and then I'm going to move on to a general career, soul reading, whatever it applies to in your life. So relationships for the coming week. This applies to any important relationship in your life. I'll always say I use the Romance Angel cards because it actually works really well, that deck. But it needn't be a romantic relationship in your life. It's just an important relationship in your life. How will the energies affect it this week? So if we have a look at that, you have love yourself first, release your ex, religious factors, very soon, and getting to know one another or know each other. Now I read for you what it says on the cards, which is a very literal meaning, but we have a look at when they're together, what is the story they're telling, as well as the messages that come down with the cards for me to give to you. Love yourself first says your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. Release your ex, the time has come to clear your energy. Religious factors, your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual beliefs or path. Very soon says clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. Getting to know each other. As you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. So what I see this week is a lot of clearing of energy in relationships, be it if you're looking for a relationship, be it that you're in a relationship, romantic or not. You sort of get your self-assertion, your self-respect, your self together this week. It's coming to that point, and you let go of old belief systems, old energies attached to old relationships. So those energies are available to you this week to help you move through this stuff, to get rid of it, to clear the decks, because then you can decide what it is that you really want. I want to say most often, but you know what, it's always. We get to know what we want by knowing what we don't want, because we've experienced what we don't want. And we know, right, so this doesn't suit me, that doesn't work for me, this isn't suitable as far as I've come on my path. So then you can decide, right, this is what would really be right for me now. And because of that, someone actually comes into your life that, for those of you that are looking, that is suitable to your now, to this point in your evolution, to what will suit you now on your growth path, what will suit you now in a relationship, and you actually start right at the beginning of getting to know one another. It could possibly be someone that's crossed your path before, but you didn't get to know them all that well, so you didn't really strike up a bond. But this week the opportunity arises for you to actually get to know one another better and to deepen or strike up a bond even. This applies to existing partnerships and relationships too. This week you clear the decks of old energy somehow. It's going to work differently for each of you how that works. And you get to know your partner in a different way again. And in so doing, you deepen and strengthen that bond. It's been coming up a lot that in readings. A case of getting to know your partner really well. Sort of clearing the decks of old core beliefs which sort of interfere with the relationship. And because you get rid of those old core beliefs, you look at your partner with new eyes, you get to know them again, and you strengthen and deepen the bond. And that is also if you're going to be meeting somebody new this week. You clear the decks of the old energy. Someone new comes in. You get to know them. You approach them with a different attitude, a different heart even. And in so doing, you get to have quite a deep bond with them. I think right from the offset, you see something you haven't seen before in former partners. Nice reading. Now I did a bit of a different layout this week for your general reading. So this applies to anything in your life that is important at the moment. If it's your career, your family, a project, your spiritual life, this is the reading for it. The fated elements that come in this week. There's family sorrow of some sort. If I look at the cards around it, I don't think this is a surprise. It's not a shock. I think it's more along the lines of a disappointment. Something that family has done or is doing does not live up to your expectations, it hurts your feelings, it disappoints you in some manner. Because there's an unsuccessful outcome to a problem that follows it. So that says to me, this is some family member, or more than one family member, or family life in general. And remember, family could be the group of people you work with or doing a project as well. You know, they're a family to you. They, to you, don't seem to pull their weight or do what is necessary to get something off the ground, solve a problem, get it moving. However, what is interesting is the needle and thread card comes up, which has a sincere wish will be granted, and Bread says a period of prosperity and abundance. Sometimes roadblocks send us on detours, and in those detours we find precious things. That's the message coming through with that. So amid the disappointments, you get sent along a different route, which then delivers a sincere wish for you. Very nice that, because if we look at your tarot cards, you get 2 major arcana. So it's the Star and Justice, followed by the 8 of Fire, and your Oracle card is complete. The Justice card in the middle there says to me there's karma involved. Yeah. The Complete card says to me that a cycle is completed. That's that family disappointment, you heading off in a different direction. Something is completed. A karmic debt is paid up this week. It reaches conclusion. The Star says you align yourself with different energies now. To me, the Star card resembles that. It can resemble wishes being granted. We see the needle and thread card, a sincere wish is granted, so it comes up twice. What it does is you've reached a different energy level. You resonate in a different energy, so you can draw in that wish of yours. Because a karmic cycle is completed, that's the other side of the coin, your energy obviously shifts. The 8 of Fire says then things start moving very quickly. They gain momentum as the week goes by. So by the end of the week, you're going to see a major shift in your life. And I think because that cycle closes up and the next one starts, sometimes the close and the start can be sort of a long process. By the looks of things, this is not the case, especially seeing as you get that complete card as well, the Lion Oracle card. It's as if it's finished already. This week you just see that last nail go into it and it's done. It's finished. And life starts veering off in another direction very, very quickly. It gains that momentum very quickly. And you see that wish starting to manifest very quickly. Because as the Star card says, you have aligned your energies with it. You've aligned your thought, your mind, your soul with whatever that is going to be. It's a very, very nice reading for this week. Don't get stuck in the energy of whatever happens in the beginning of the week or has happened. I have a feeling it has happened. Because you do need to keep your that resonating in that new energy wavelength. You need to keep that up so you can get that sincere wish of yours granted. Right, I hope you enjoyed that reading. If you would like a personal private reading, I'm just going to repeat again, or that amazing soulmate reading, please contact me via the links in the description box below. You can either email or go to the website and book or purchase a reading. I want to thank you for watching, listening, commenting, liking and subscribing. And also to those of you that are sharing my videos, a very, very special thank you. I truly appreciate it.